Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning, February the 18th. It's family day here in British Columbia. I had to make a trip out to Canadian Tire this morning, so I thought that I would bring the camera along, and we're presently sitting right at McDonald Street and Braid in Sapperton, and I'm going to pull out onto 8th Avenue, and I thought I would just drive the complete length of 8th Avenue and then upload that movie. The reason why I'm doing these has a lot to do with what I'm going to do this summer. I'm planning on a cross-Canada drive for about 4 or 5 weeks in mid-August, and at the end of each week I'm going to upload the videos that I take and also the pictures that I take during the week. So that's kind of what my plan is, and so I'm learning how to edit these movies, and coming up with other ideas, and I'm learning, how to download music and using captions and things like that. So that's kind of the madness behind my what I'm doing here. So you guys are kind of like guinea pigs. So I do have, as you know, I do have a YouTube channel now. So if you subscribe to the channel, then you'll see all my videos that are there, and so it's kind of a learning curve for me. So anyway, we're going to kick off here in a sec. Here, I'm going to have to mount the camera up, so stay tuned, and we'll go for a little drive through New Westminster again. Thanks for watching.
Issue with the BCSC will be in studio this Saturday. Discuss how over 2/3 of Canadians are invested, but less than half describe themselves as an investor. It's time to explore the implications.
So we're right at the far east end of 8th Avenue. Braid Street was right there. And it's going to drive from here right down to, what is that, 23rd Street, I guess? So right down to the very end. This is Cherry Street, so the fire hall that used to be on the corner here is no longer. That turned into a house quite a number of years ago now. I think pretty well ever since they built the new fire hall, the Glenbrook Fire Hall, the #1 hall. I think that's when that place closed down, and somebody's been living in it as a house. Kind of a cool day here today. It's plus 2 degrees Celsius. I went for a walk this morning, and it was a little chilly, but brisk. Cumberland Street. Justice Institute is on our left here. It used to be Douglas College. Justice Institute is for police training, paramedics, sheriffs, and a whole bunch of other courses that goes on there. It's actually recognized university transferable courses. The big place in there now, a lot of the teaching goes on is conflict resolution. We just passed on our right, which was the Chevron and the McDonald's there. That used to be a Safeway at one time, and then it became CKNW. And across the street is the Safeway, which was the Dominion store. And there used to be an A&W here on the lot. That buffet, I forget the name of it, the Swiss Chalet? No. I forget, the Swiss buffet. It used to be upstairs there years ago. A lot of people talked about that on Facebook. Terry Hughes Park across at your left here, behind the trees. remember this little strip that on our right here used to be a bunch of old stores. There was originally a Canadian Tire here, and I think there was a dairy here at one time, Palm Dairies, and then a bunch of strip mall. That's all gone now. So we're just coming up to 2nd Street. The same houses along here, nothing, well, there's been some changes, but still a lot of the older homes that have been here for, you know, since the 40s and 50s, I guess. This is 4th Street. Coming up to 5th Street. This is my old neighborhood when I was going to Lord Calvin School before we came from Ash Street originally. So we're back up to 8th Avenue. I was here the other day on one of the previous videos. The IHOP is on our left here. It used to be a Econo gas station over here on the corner. It's been an Esso station for quite a few years now. Loyal Protestant Home is on our right, which I believe is, yes, it's Royal City Community Church now. This was what we call the orphanage. A lot of the kids that were here went to Lord Calvin School, and I went to school with quite a few of them. Of course, the old high school on your right, Vincent Massey, with the Massey Theatre. I don't know what they're going to do with the theatre when the new school opens. The theatre can almost be a standalone building, I think. Hard to say. Moody Park on our left. This truck on your right here is exactly like mine. Such a good choice in vehicles. So we just crossed 10th Street. This is Henley Street on your right. Coming up to 12th Street. Street. So it's telling you to slow down because it's the sign thinks it's a school day when in fact it's a holiday. Lord Tweedsmuir School. (1714) 8th Avenue. That's 18th Street. 22nd Street, and we're just about at the end here. Connaught Heights, and this is 23rd Street. So we just drove the full length of 8th Avenue. That was my goal for today, and I'll upload it later on this afternoon when I get back home. See how it turns out. Hopefully you enjoyed the drive with me this morning. And thanks very much for watching, and we will see you again.